Ever wondered why Mount Everest is called the tallest mountain in the world? What if I told you it's not? Depending on how you measure it, Everest might not even make the top spot. Here's a fun challenge for you. Can you guess which mountain claims the title for tallest from base to peak? Stick around, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to wow your friends with these jaw-dropping geography facts. Today, we're diving into 3 contenders for the title of tallest mountain in the world, and I guarantee the answer will surprise you. Let's start with the classic, Mount Everest. It's the first mountain that comes to mind when we think tallest in the world. But here's the question. What makes Everest so iconic? Mount Everest stands at a breathtaking 2,932 feet above sea level, making it the highest point on Earth's surface. But did you know that this measurement was only confirmed in 2020 after a joint survey by China and Nepal? How many of you knew that? Everest isn't just tall, it's legendary. Climbers from around the globe risk their lives to conquer its peak. But what if we told you? Being the tallest above sea level isn't the only way to measure a mountain's height. This is where things get interesting. Here's a question for you. What if the tallest mountain is hiding in plain sight? Well, mostly underwater. Say hello to Mauna Kea, a dormant volcano in Hawaii that completely changes the game. Guess what makes it so unique? While only 13,803 feet of Mauna Kea's peak is above sea level, its base begins deep on the ocean floor. If you measure from its base to its summit, Mauna Kea towers at an astonishing 33,500 feet. That's taller than Everest by a huge margin. Here's a fun challenge. Next time someone talks about Everest, ask them if they've heard about Mauna Kea's hidden height. How many of you had no idea this mountain was taller? Now, let me throw another curveball your way. What if the tallest mountain isn't determined by elevation or total height, but by its distance from the center of the Earth? This brings us to Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador. Can you guess what makes this mountain special? Chimborazo is only 2,564 feet above sea level, not even close to Everest or Mauna Kea. But here's the twist. The Earth isn't a perfect sphere. Because of the planet's equatorial bulge, Chimborazo's summit is actually the farthest point from the Earth's core. Believe it or not, Chimborazo's peak sticks out 7,053 feet farther than Everest's. So if you've ever dreamed of standing at the closest point to outer space, forget the Himalayas. Head to Ecuador instead. Who knew geography could be so surprising, right? So, here's the big takeaway. The tallest mountain in the world depends on how you measure it. If we go by height above sea level, Mount Everest takes the crown. If we measure from base to peak, Mauna Kea is the undisputed champion. And if we consider distance from the Earth's center, Mount Chimborazo wins by a landslide. What do you think? Which measurement should really count? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's settle this debate. Share this video with a friend and see if they can guess the answers before watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more fascinating explorations. Head out on your next adventure. The journey never ends.